What is going on, lunatics? Guys, I'm going to take you through a process where I think that we are about to have a nice, big upside move on Luna Classic. And I think it's going to be a big one. And I'm going to show you why. We're going to look at the price action. I'm going to tell you where the projection is. And then I'm going to tell you why the projection is. If you haven't already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button and the bell to be notified of future content. Now, with that being said, let's get into the chart action. And as you can see right here, what I'm looking at a move up here to this 1300, 1300 range. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would a 3x be in the cards? And I'm going to explain to you why. First, Genesis has been ordered to comply with a TerraForm Lab subpoena within 5 days. Now, this was originally filed several days ago, and they missed the deadline. What happened was there was a previous October 9 deadline relating to the 2022 collapse of the Terra USD. And what they are saying is that Genesis, led by Barry Silbert, was in fact part of the reason that this was happening. Now, this doesn't take away the responsibility that Do Kwon has because the SEC did sue saying that he has misled investors. But I don't think that that's going to hold up very well in court, unless there are information that's available that we have not seen yet, which would indicate that he is doing something quote unquote nefarious, because the public perception is one of bears just saying, well, I don't like Do Kwon, so blah. But at issue here is whether or not Do Kwon was remiss in his duties. But here's the thing. If you go back to the white paper, which is what you're supposed to read, then you will see that this algorithmic stablecoin called Terra was very difficult and that it would probably not be stable forever, that this was an experimental thing and that you were doing it at your own risk. And the fact is, the SEC is, I think, overreaching just a little bit in this regard. And they're doing that because of all of the people who got subsequently wrecked over this entire thing. Now, Genesis Global has been asked to provide documents related to their relationship with certain companies, including Citadel and Three Arrows Capital, that would indicate that they were attacking and they were the people who were shorting and using their positions to create the spiral that collapsed the Terra and Luna ecosystems. And they've been given until October 9. And what they said was, well, we can't just give you every document that you ever wanted. We need to have something specific. So a refiling was done. And now they're going to have to comply with this order, provide specific documents. Now, once those specific documents are provided, then the Terraform Labs will be able to look through them and determine whether or not and prove to a judge that ultimately the Terra project, although again, an algorithmic stablecoin with a problem, was not because Do Kwon was stealing money, which has been a large part of this. Was not Do Kwon that was stealing. It was not Terraform Labs that were stealing. Did they do something wrong? It's possible. However, at the end of the day, I think that in a lot of these instances, some of the pressure that's come on Do Kwon is not by his own design. It's because there are bad actors in this space. And for bad actors, remember, Cointelegraph, owned by Barry Silbert, also owned the owner of Genesis, yesterday told the world that the iShares BlackRock ETF had been approved. Genesis, Barry Silbert, and Cointelegraph lied to the entire market in order to create an artificial pump. That is appalling that something like that would happen. Therefore, I think what's going to happen is once we get this information and when we get some clarity from Terraform Labs, then I think that we're going to see, hey, wait a minute, Genesis was behind this. Citadel was behind this. Three Arrows Capital was behind this. They were trying to kill this project. And when they see that, it's going to be validation for Do Kwon. Once Do Kwon gets just a little bit of validation, then I think that people are going to look at Luna Class and say, oh my God, I bet this thing can be revived. And we are going to see another spike in this price. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of future content. And remember, this is not financial advice. My name is Bleez. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very soon.